Guys, the question says a wire of uniform cross section is bent to form a ring. This is that ring. They say two diametrically opposite points of the metal ring are connected to two terminals of the left gap of the meter bridge. So this is the meter bridge I have drawn. This is the left gap which is connected with a ring for two diametrically opposite ends. Then they say that in the right gap, the resistance of 20 ohm is introduced. So this is the right gap where we have got 20 ohm as a resistance. If the null point is obtained at a distance of 60 centimeter from the left end. So this is the left end. From there we are getting 60 centimeter as a balance point, which means at this point, if I connect a galvanometer with the jockey, I will find no deflection in the galvanometer. That means that's a null point. So this I can call it as a balancing length L. Now they are asking you the resistance of the wire before bending or before forming a ring, which means the total resistance of the wire. So let's call the resistance of the wire as R. Now the moment you bend it in the form of a ring like this, and you consider the 2 points which are diametrically opposite points, it's as good as saying this is the half of the wire and this is another half of the wire, which means each of them have a resistance R by 2 and R by 2. And since you connect those two ends as the two terminals, you can say those two R by 2 are connected in parallel. And that means this resistance over here is actually R by 4, where R is the resistance of the wire before forming the ring. So R by 4 is in the left gap, 20 ohm is in the right gap, 60 centimeter is the balancing length. So I'm sure you remember R for the left gap upon R for the right gap is always equal to the balancing length upon 100 minus the balancing length. This is the basic formula of potentiometer. So now RL is R by 4. R of the right is 20 ohm. Balancing length is 60. So 100 minus 60 is going to be 40. So practically I can say 20 2s are 40, 2 1s are into 30. So R by 4 is 30. So can I say R is 30 into 4? That means R is 120 ohm. And that becomes your final answer. I hope you are clear with this.